Another round of accumulating snow on the way to central and eastern Kentucky. I'm talking totals and record cold just ahead.
The snow has stopped falling, but the temperatures haven't. We're asking road crews what that means for slippery streets.
Folks here in Montgomery County are cleaning up what Mother Nature left behind yesterday.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT News at 4:30.
Good afternoon. Sam, Dick, and Amber Philpott reporting. Good to see the sun out there. The winter storm has left the area finally after putting down a near record amount of snow in much of the region.
But it looks like another round of snow is in store for us tonight and into tomorrow. WKYT Chief Meteorologist Chris Bailey is tracking it in the First Alert Defender.
Yeah, winter weather advisory for the entire state of Kentucky later tonight and through the day on Wednesday for this next round of snow that is on the way. Widespread 2, local 3 and 4 inch amounts on top of that foot of snow that's out there in many cases. So we could be talking about snow depth out there approaching 20, 21 inches into parts of eastern Kentucky before this wraps up over the next couple of days, considering what you already have on the ground and the additional snows that will fall later tonight. Now our live sky cam looking across a snowy Hamburg Pavilion. That sun we had earlier now beginning to go bye-bye as clouds are increasing ahead of that next snowmaker. Temperature right at 20 degrees. Humidity coming up. Wind chill is down to 9 degrees with a gusty wind that is out there. Live First Alert Defender beginning to pick up on the first little band of some snowflakes not too far away from the Covington-Cincinnati area. It's possible that anyone could see a snowflake or two later this evening. The next little band is across the Paducah area. What I'm focusing on, though, is a very strong disturbance or system that is diving in from northwest to southeast. See the little band of snow that is increasing here across the KC area that is going to ride across Missouri. And as we go into tomorrow, it will ride right on top of the Bluegrass State, and in doing so, it will increase in coverage and intensity. That is a potent little Arctic system that is on top of the area tomorrow, and that tells me a couple of things. You're going to get a lot of wind with that. Those winds tomorrow could be close to 30 miles an hour. It also tells me it's likely to be what I like to call an overachiever in terms of snowfall. What comes after tomorrow's snow, guys, is absolutely off the charts in terms of temperatures. I'm tracking the possibility, we're going to set record lows Thursday and Friday. Let's get that out of the way. I'm tracking the possibility that we could flirt with a February all-time record and just an all-time record cold temperature, period. Coming up with the hour-by-hour forecast, we'll show you how low those numbers go.
Pretty incredible to think about, and while it seems that conditions are starting to look a little bit better out there, some drivers are still having a hard time navigating those snowy streets.
WKYT's Mark Barber has an update now from road crews in Georgetown. It's our top story at 4:30.
Drivers in Georgetown say they are still trying to avoid slippery side streets that are still covered in snow. But they say for the most part, roads are improving slowly. Many of them are now looking like Oxford Drive here, where there's still a little snow on the road, but for the most part, that snow is turning to slush. Scott County crews say roads are by no means clear, but they are passable. But that doesn't mean it's easy going. Our cameras caught trucks fishtailing and tires spinning out on main roads. Since 3 o'clock yesterday morning, the 911 center says 30% of their calls have been from drivers who need help. And all, they say deputies have assisted nearly 100 drivers. We're told slick streets caused 11 accidents, hurting one person. 911 center officials say those numbers are low because people listened to the weather warnings and stayed home. Scott County road crews are worried that these frigid temperatures will make slick roads icy. Crews hope that before that happens, the sun will loosen the snow that is packed on the roads. William Coleman, the manager of a Marathon gas station, says the dangerous driving conditions are keeping him from going home.
I'm starting to get a little tired. I'm kind of running on fumes a little bit. I only got a couple more hours, so I'll be good to go. Just as long as I can get home here in a couple hours, I'll be fine. Road crews say they used 500 tons of salt yesterday. They say they typically use 150 tons during a normal snowfall. In Georgetown, Mark Barber, WKYT.
Road crews have been working since about 5 a.m. on Monday morning. They say they'll keep working until the roads are considerably more clear. Well, the cleanup process has started for people in Montgomery County.
Our Sam Smith talked to some folks who are shoveling and clearing away out today. He continues our team weather coverage.
Driving around Mount Sterling today, it was easy to find people clearing away the snow that fell yesterday.
Yeah, we're open. I doubt that there'll be anybody coming in for appointments, but there's still work to be done.
Kay Layton, an attorney in town, had to clear a path on the sidewalk to her office.
Yeah, I'm from northern Michigan, so this really isn't that unusual. I haven't lived there for a long time, but this is fairly typical of what we'd get when I lived up there.
She wasn't alone out here.
I'm just trying to prepare for tomorrow. It's probably going to take all day to dig this out with the little bucket.
Barry Tipton's car was parked outside his home since before the snow fell.
You know, just got to keep on keeping on.
It's surrounded by snow, blocked in because of plows.
But as you can see, it's slow going. But I should have thought ahead and got a snow shovel.
Deputies and police officers are available to help any medical professionals that can't get to work on their own right now. They're also helping people that need the prescriptions filled. In Mount Sterling, Sam Smith, WKYT.
And the situation on the roads is improving to our south. In Corbin, for example, the sun helped crews clear those roads.
WKYT Sean Moody talked to drivers who are trying to dig out after getting stuck yesterday.
All the counties that make up Corbin are still under states of emergency, but things have really improved here since yesterday. Interstate 75 is behind me, and traffic there is moving very smoothly. Plow trucks worked all night long to clear the road. By the time the sun came up today, you could really tell traffic was moving just about at normal interstate speed. State police said they had worked some minor accidents since the storm began, but there were no serious injuries. Off the interstate, some of the roads were still a little messy. Drivers who had to stop and find a place to stay during the storm last night had to leave their cars in this gas station parking lot. Today, they were determined to get moving again. Carol Hart works there and was helping drivers all morning.
There's no strangers. If you can help somebody in Kentucky, you help them.
Now, even though these roads are doing better today, there is still a state of emergency. The governor has asked that if you can avoid travel at all, it's safer to do so. In Corbin, Sean Moody, WKYT.
And to help keep drivers off the road, the city of Williamsburg has actually issued a 10 p.m. curfew for tonight. With sub-zero temperatures in the forecast, state officials are reminding people about the risk of carbon monoxide poisoning. The Cabinet for Health and Family Services says the biggest risk comes from improper use of heating devices. You should not use a generator, grill, or camp stove inside. Also, don't run your vehicle inside a garage, even with the garage door open.
And stay with WKYT for continuing coverage of the winter storm. We'll have much more later, including some of your eyewitness pictures. You'll also find a complete list of closings and delays on WKYT.com.
All right, coming up.
Well, many schools, including Fayette County, have canceled classes for tomorrow.
So what are parents supposed to do with all those kiddos? Our Deanne Stevens is out and about with some tips to help you out. Hi, Deanne.
Hey, good afternoon, guys. We have brought the party inside. Some of us are a little exhausted from sledding, aren't we, Davis?
Oh, yeah.
It was cold yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, a bunch of snow was blowing into my eyes. It was pretty bad.
It was bad, but it's still kind of pretty fun to be out of school, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
As long as you do activities inside, you guys been doing things inside?
Yes.
Yes, and is it hard for Mom to keep you busy? I'm not asking you. Is it hard for Mom to keep you busy, Brady?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's because this is my child here and my other one. What about you, Gabby? Is this fun to do activities with snow?
Yeah.
Did you like the snow cream we made a little bit ago?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And Cameron, you like some snow cream, don't you?
Sure.
Sure, Mom, whatever you say. Laura Miller is with us, one of our 4th grade teachers here. We've gathered up kiddos in the neighborhood for fun activities. We got to keep the kiddos busy. Are you pulling your hair out yet, my dear?
Yes, it is exhausting. I'm hoping the preschool opens tomorrow, so I can send my 4-year-old.
Yeah, how many other parents are saying that exact same thing?
Yes, it doesn't make it any easier to be a teacher and entertaining kids.
I'm sure it doesn't, but you got some great ideas. We made snow cream a little bit ago. What are we making now?
Well, we all have lots of snow and we have lots of milk because we all went to the grocery store and got milk and bread. So this next one involves some milk and it's a quick little science experiment that the kids might like.
Okay, let's get started with our experiment.
So we're going to pour a little bit of milk in each bowl, and what the kids can do after the milk's in is they can put some drops of food coloring in their bowl and swirl it around with their... This looks like a job for you. Yes, this would be a job for little ones. So they can put some food coloring in there, swirl it around with their toothpick,
So take your toothpicks, kiddos, and swirl it around.
They could mix colors and talk about what two colors make different things. All right, now swirl it around. All right, and then you can take some ice cream, or some snow, sorry. Davis and Cameron and Kennedy, grab a thing of snow and stick it in there.
Just put a little handful in there, right? Just a little handful. And you can do this with or without snow.
You can do it with or without snow, but since we have lots of snow, we'll see what happens. Well, that's okay. Just put some snow in there.
Adds a little more color, Davis. Just leave it in there. Okay.
Not too much. All right, and you can swirl that around some in the middle.
Okay, and then last.
All right, this is actually called exploding milk. Are you ready? All right, I'm going to use this one right here as the example. So here we go. We're going to put some baking soda in there, and we're going to put some vinegar, and we're going to see what happens.
It's growing. What's it doing?
It's
getting bigger, isn't it?
Sure.
It's fun to experiment with the kiddos. Keep them busy while they are inside. Beautiful exploding milk. That's vinegar. We got some baking soda and some milk. And add the snow. Use the snow too. Thank you to Miss Miller. Everybody say Happy Snow Day. Happy Snow Day.
I just want the snow cream that they made earlier. That's what I
let's
want.
taste some of that. It's good stuff.
Well, a day after the big snow, we are getting a better look at just how much actually fell all across the area.
Officer Don flew across the state today in Sky First. Our Jennifer Palumbo takes us on an aerial tour of the Winter Wonderland in Bourbon and Jessamine counties.
We begin in Bourbon County, which is dealing with about 10 inches of snow. This is a look at Stoner Creek. That's the railroad where a train derailed back in December. You can also see City Hall. These are the rail yards near Paris Elementary School along Main Street. Bourbon County schools are empty today, and students are getting another snow day tomorrow. Jessamine County is dealing with about 12 inches of snow. This is the Brannan Crossing area. You can see snow still covers part of Brannan Road. Jennifer Palumbo, WKYT.
It is a blanket of white out there. Well, we have asked our viewers to send us pictures from neighborhoods using the hashtag WKYT Rules Winter, and you have certainly answered that call. Here's a shot from Sharon in Lexington. She thanks her neighbors who used shovels and dug her sister out of the snow to get to work. Here's a picture from Leah. She says thank you to the rescue squad in downtown Richmond. She says she was stuck in a parking lot downtown, and they came to her rescue. And take a look. This is Yeager. His owner, Travis, says he is enjoying another day of snow in Richmond. Cute shot there. Don't forget, share your pictures and video with us on our Twitter accounts. Just use the hashtag WKYT Rules Winter.